John, you ready for him?
Yeah, I guess I gave him both of the bowls.
You gave both bowls?
One. Yeah, I thought that was the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, all together.
You guys not like each other? I'm just kidding. No, sometimes like it happens, and now we've actually started to shorten up the group sizes because we're getting so popular, I guess.
Yeah.
So, but the main priority for us is making sure that everyone's so comfortable. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, John won't bite either, so you guys can go on in.
We already hung out with them. Yeah. Oh. Oh my God. Here. There it is.
Morning, guys.
Good morning. Good morning again.
This is Flash.
Flash. Yeah, he looks like a flash.
That's right.
Am I in the way here?
No, not at all. The camera, people can see or not see, the experience is about you, not about the camera. You don't have to worry about the camera.
I don't know where the camera is.
Oh.
It's right there. Kevin just told me we're on YouTube today, not on TikTok this morning.
Oh, okay.
When he's here, he does, I don't know, some kind of app that does multiple ones at the same time. He's not here, we only run on one at a time. Alright, y'all, you guys are going to feed Flash his breakfast. Well, I tell you some things you may not know about sloths. Here are the rules of the game. This is food. This is not food. He can't see the difference. So this one you put in his mouth, this one you don't put in his mouth. Don't stick your finger in his mouth, don't stick your finger into my mouth. Either one of us might bite you if you stick your finger inside of our mouth. And, hey buddy, wake up. Wake up, Flash. Are you hungry? Come here. Come here, buddy. Wake up. Wake up.
Oh, that's adorable.
He is.
Oh, he spit it out.
Buddy.
And then I'm throwing.
He's like, I'm gonna ask for
Bob.
eggs Benedict. I don't know what is going on.
Yeah, right? Wake up. I'm trying to show you how a sloth turns here. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Hey, come here. So this is something we're going to talk about in a minute here. A sloth, a two-toed sloth, can rotate all the way around. Can rotate all the way around. Maybe not right now. But they rotate until their hips and shoulders are 180 apart. Three-toed dog.
He's a loud eater.
He is. So a lot of them, and here is the breakfast. You guys can feed him.
Okay. Thank you.
And you guys are welcome to stand all the way. You can pet him like this. He doesn't like to be petted on the front side, and when he hangs down here in a minute, you can stand right up against his face like that to take your pictures and such.
Okay.
If you guys want to be each other's photographers, that would probably make everything work
You
well.
guys go ahead and start. No, you go ahead and start.
Okay, I'm gonna
That's
give
okay.
you this,
Yeah.
if you don't mind.
Yeah. So let me see. You guys said Kansas City and.
I'm Naples.
Oh, yeah,
She's
Naples.
I'm just wearing my
Yeah.
Chiefs
Okay,
because
threw me off. Yeah.
So then
Chiefs.
I'm from
Wow, that was a
Savannah.
miserable Super
it
Bowl.
was miserable. Sorry.
Now, I'm not a
sorry,
football
Patrick.
fan. I really don't care who wins or loses. But
I
just
do.
watching a blowout only is fun if it's your team that's doing the blowing out.
Yeah.
I did watch the Super Bowl. Man, that was just a miserable game.
Yeah, it was very sad.
That offensive line of the, I don't even remember who the other one was. What was it, the Eagles?
Yeah, I think so. We
Yeah.
just really don't care about the other team.
Those men were monsters.
They were.
Massive,
just not-
massive people.
You know we're on YouTube now, right? Those
Oh.
poor Eagles are gonna hear us talking about them.
But I doubt they care. They're probably like,
just
yes, it
celebrating."
was fun watching that blowout. We're
Yeah.
the only ones in America that
We
enjoyed it.
were crying.
Yeah. All right, so Flash is a two-fingered sloth. Alive in the world today, there are two-fingered sloths and three-fingered sloths. He'll wake up in a minute here. When we take a break in between the two, he thinks his breakfast is done and he's supposed to go take a nap. So his daily routine is he eats his breakfast and then he goes straight up and he goes to sleep for about 3 hours.
Oh,
That's
And,
my style.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
I wish I could do that. Man, that would be awesome, right? So alive in the world today, there are two-fingered sloths and three-fingered sloths. Taxonomically and historically, they're called two-toed and three-toed. But two-fingered, three-fingered makes more sense because they all have 3 toes on the back feet. Two-toed have 2 on the front, three-toed have 3 on the front. Other differences between two-fingered and three-fingered sloths. The three-fingered sloth has 9 vertebrae in their cervical spine between their skull and their shoulders. And the two-fingered has 5. The three-fingered sloth has 3 vertebrae of a tail, and the two-fingered sloth has no tail. So the two-fingered sloth turns the 4 that are missing from the cervical spine and the 3 that are missing from the tail are all between the hips and shoulders.
He's like, give it to me.
Yeah, he likes to grab on people. He's like, well, you know, I have to reach all the way down there, but if you just, you know, yeah. He's almost like a sloth, just not terribly
Here, I
energetic,
can
right?
swap with you guys. Give a chance before he gets full.
No, he doesn't get full. He gets lazy, he doesn't get full. Sloths eat a tremendous
gosh.
amount of food. A sloth eats 10% of their body weight every single day.
Oh, wow.
And yet they go to the bathroom 3 or 4 times a month. Solid
Wow.
and liquid both at the same time.
Oh, like a dragon or like a bearded dragon or a chicken. Don't they all go out at the same?
Oh no, I don't mean that it's solid and liquid mixed together. I mean
Oh,
they
they
don't
do it-
pee in between times that they poop. They do both at the same time.
That's interesting.
I'm so
So-
sorry, I started videoing that, now
Oh.
we're videoing about poop.
Oh,
but
that's okay. We can delete
Well,
it.
you can back up and
I
watch.
didn't know if you were doing video or pictures.
I've been doing a little bit of both.
Thank you so much.
You can back up on my YouTube page and see how a sloth goes to the bathroom, or TikTok or Facebook. I don't know, something on there. There's a video that the title of it is Sloth Potty Dance or something like that, and it shows how he comes down and goes to the bathroom.
Oh, I just love you.
Yeah, he's a friendly guy.
You want that piece? Do you want this one? You want okay, maybe a pea? Nope, not interested. Thanks for the photo op though.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Okay, I'll give you guys a Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. You're welcome.
So a sloth eats a tremendous amount of food, 10% of their body weight every day. Go to the bathroom only 3 or 4 times a month, and when they do, it is epic. They drop 1/3 of their body mass when they go to the bathroom. So to put that to human perspective, I weigh 180 pounds. If I was eating 10% of my body weight every day, that's me rolling up into Outback and saying, bring me 18 of those 16-ounce porterhouse steaks. Obviously that wouldn't work. The sloth going to the bathroom and dropping 1/3 of his body mass, and that is a literal number, would mean for me, I would be 180 pounds. That would mean I would drop 60 pounds all at once when I went to the bathroom. So, you know, a bag of dog food and a 5-gallon bucket all at one time.
I'm honestly a
So
little jealous.
say what?
I said honestly a little jealous.
No, because they get bigger and bigger and bigger until they go to the bathroom and then koosh.
Wow.
So if you're watching my lives regularly, if Zoe, it's easy to see on her because she hangs on people like this.
Yeah.
So she'll be like kind of cylinder shaped the day after she goes to the bathroom, and then it'll be boop, 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 until she's like a little fat Buddha, then and then all at once. So it wouldn't be that I'd go from 180 to 120. It would be that I'd get up to 240 and then back to 180.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, it wouldn't be a good thing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like to walk around like.
He's like
you know, that'd be no good at all.
Hey.
But so.
Hey, Flash.
Hey.
Flash, it's my birthday. You have to give me a little bit of attention.
I'll get her to tap the pay.
Hey.
I'll
Put it
get
by
there
his
before
face,
she's
then
done,
he'll-
yeah.
Hey, Flash. There you go. Hey.
I can give it to, if you send somebody to get my phone, I can set it up.
Hey.
I'm talking on it, I'm in the flat, I'm in the
Oh,
Sloth
there you go,
Encounter.
go on that side.
Oh.
Alright,
Hey.
Right.
Here.
so if you poke him, he's not gonna cooperate.
Oh, okay.
Sloths are slow in every way, and poking him is just like, yeah, let me get out of here.
You agitated
He
him.
really, like Flash.
Yeah, just give him a minute. He's like, stop poking me, lady. Yeah, I don't like to be poked either, to be honest.
So there we go. Now we found somebody that doesn't like me.
Just doesn't like to be poked is all. No, he'll come back in a second.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. So, if he doesn't come right back, we'll give him a little banana and it'll put him back on his groove.
Do you want to
He
try
gets-
Lexi?
He gets 3
I called you
servings of
Lily.
fruit a week, and today is one of those days, so we'll give him a banana here in a minute. But, so anyway, sloths are slow in every way. They're slow in their digestion, metabolism, metabolic processes. They're slow in every way that an animal can be slow. So slow in their digestion, we just said that they eat 10% of their body weight every day and only go to the bathroom once in a week to 10 days. When they do go to the bathroom, they come down the same tree, same side of the tree, and go to the bathroom in the exact same spot every single time.
Wow.
So scientists sometimes start out with some really dumb ideas and then kind of zero in on the smarter ideas later. So the first idea on why the sloth comes down the tree to go to the bathroom was they're just neat animals. Obviously that's not true. He's not the Adrian monk of the rainforest, and he's not going to risk his life because he's just a neat animal, right? Because when they're on the tops of the trees, they're entirely safe from predators with the exception of eagles. The sloth only weighs 15 pounds, so he can go way out to the end of the branches, and if the big old cat's stomp out there to try to get to him, if the cat presses the issue to the point that the branch breaks and they both fall 80 or 100 feet to the rainforest floor, the sloth will almost certainly survive and the cat will almost certainly die.
Wow.
And the sloth will look over the cat and he'll say, ha, ha, and back up the tree he'll go. And the cat will be laying there dead.
Wow.
So why do they come down the tree? So the next idea was that they're fertilizing their own tree via their waste. Again, a stupid idea. If he pooped from anywhere in the canopy of the tree, it lands above the root system, so no difference, right?
Yeah.
Don't know how they thought that for a long time. You could think that went through in 5
I'm
seconds,
not
right?
gonna poke you,
But,
Daddy.
no.
I'm gonna give you a zucchini.
Here, let's give him a banana and wake him back out. Yeah,
Banana.
and he
If you
likes
guys want to
the...
get together, I can do a video or pictures of you both together too.
We might do that after he wakes up a little bit.
So the actual reason why the sloth comes down the tree, same side of the tree every single time, is the sloth-moth symbiotic relationship. So in the wild, not here, praise the Lord, sloths need moths, and moth, what happened to my cutting board?
Oh, it
That's
works.
weird. Yeah. Huh. So in the wild, sloths need moths, and moths need sloths.
Are
And
you saying
the
moss or moths?
moth.
Okay.
So it'll be a little bit Dr. Seuss while I try to say sloth, moth, moss, moss, moth, sloth.
Okay.
And I'll surely screw it up a couple times, but you can bear with me. So in the wild, the reason why the sloth comes down the tree, same side of the tree every single time, is the sloth, and he's going to smell it, not see it, so just hold it down a little bit and he'll come down after it. So in the wild, not here, sloths need moths and moths need sloths. Symbiotic relationship. And the nature of that symbiosis is that the moth benefits because the sloth is the living environment and the food source of the moths. When the sloth comes down the tree, same side of the tree, and poops on the same pile he always poops on, it's because when he comes down, he has 100 to 150 moths living in his fur all the time. There is a type of moth in the world called a sloth moth. I think it's actually called a Pyridorian, I don't know, some weird name. Sloth moth. Lives nowhere in the world except in the fur and in the waste pile of a sloth. And And when the sloth comes down the tree, the moths jump down into the waste pile and lay their eggs. And then from there, from there it's row, row, row your boat. So this week's eggs are next week's larvae or the next week's moths. So every time he comes down the tree, there's more moths to fly up onto him. And the moths, the only two reasons the moths will leave the sloth is to drink water that pools leaves at the top of the rainforest canopy and to go into the waste pile to lay their eggs.
Wow.
The moths are feeding on the moss and algae that go all in the sloth's fur. And the moths are fertilizing that moss and algae via their waste. So the benefits to the sloth, there's one definite and a couple of theoreticals. So the definite is that the sloth digests his food by a bacterial process more than an enzymatic process. And the source of the bacteria is the waste of the moths. It is a known fact that if the sloth's moth colony dies out, the sloth will die 30 days later of starvation because it won't be able to digest its food without the bacteria.
That is incredible.
Yeah. Now we also have helpful gut bacteria. Our gut bacteria will last throughout our lives unless we take a whole lot of antibiotics. If we take a long course of antibiotics, we need to take probiotics to offset or good Greek yogurt. And you can set that
I was just
anywhere
gonna
here.
say, you can have recipes.
Yeah, it's fine. They can get we can take probiotics or Greek yogurt. He has no access to GNC, and so he likes to just be stroked. The tapping and the petting and the poking. He likes to be petted like this, and the other one is the same way. They just like to be stroked like this. They don't like to be poked. They don't like to be scratched. And it's weird to me because they have 100 moths living in their fur all the time in the wild, right? So you'd think they're just like impervious to,
Right.
but they hate anything except just being petted,
Okay.
slow like a sloth.
Well, I
like
started that and he started
Yeah.
moving around, and so I was like,
Oh, he was trying to get away.
Yeah.
How did you
I'm
guys,
so sorry.
I'm assuming that they've been rescued? Is that
No,
what you guys
there's
got
not
them?
rescue. The only rescue animals here are more common animals. These
Okay.
are purchased
Purchased,
animals,
okay.
yeah. So, but ours are all multiple generations captive bred.
Okay.
So this guy was bred by a breeder who is, and yeah, just throw that away.
Okay.
This guy, and you can give him some of these pieces too.
Okay.
This guy was bred by a breeder who is supplying zoos
Okay.
with
Yes,
just
I
static display animals. Hey buddy, come here. Hey, come here. Good boy, Flash. You want some banana today, buddy? Come here.
He's like, these people don't know how to touch me.
Good boy. Hey, come down here, buddy.
His little arm out.
I know.
Come in the light. I am this lost person, and
Yeah.
he gets down and he rubs his hands all through my hair and puts his nose to my nose and
Oh.
take a bite of food from, anywhere that I am. And when I open his door and say, "Hey, Flash," he comes scurrying right down.
Oh.
But I have never held this sloth because this one was bred for a static display by a breeder who's just supplying zoos. And the other sloths were bred by a breeder who's raising ambassador animals that are meant to interact directly with the public. So, he is good boy, baby. So you just don't poke him; he'll stay right there.
Oh my gosh.
And you can feed him all of this. So
Yeah,
the
no, go ahead. That is a great picture.
yeah, and you can stand as close to him as this. Just don't poke
You
him.
get one of me with me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I want to get one of them.
And I'll get you.
Yeah.
You see? You chew that one first. I'm gonna let it go. Oh dear. The sounds.
Yeah, most of the sound that you're hearing is his teeth sharpening against each other. So sloths' teeth grow throughout their life. Rodents, it's their buck teeth that grow, and they sharpen them on external things. Sloths, their teeth grind against each other like this, and that's how they sharpen.
Yeah.
They have no enamel on their teeth, but their teeth grow throughout their life. So they'll always have long, strong, sharp teeth.
Yeah.
They grow throughout their life. They have no enamel, so they wear down easily, but they wear down against each other like this. So his mouth opens and closes like this and sharpens his teeth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the sweetest. That's just me thinking. You're not gonna want that. He would kind of like the banana peel better.
Well, he likes everything about the banana. Peel and fruit all of it.
Seems like
Yeah.
it.
He only gets 3 servings of fruit a week, and if you give a sloth too much sugar, it'll make his bacteria colony just, too much. You're welcome to stand as close to him as this.
Oh.
Just don't poke him.
Right.
And he's not looking to bite you. He just can't see the difference between your finger and the green bean. So just don't stick your fingers in his mouth, and you're fine. Or my mouth.
I have no desire to put my finger in your mouth.
That's a good thing.
She wasn't
You'd be surprised how many
talking
people.
about fish head video.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people stick their finger in the sloth's mouth. And I'm like, man, why do you do
If you
that?
guys want to get together too, you just holler. So I can.
Okay, we can do one like that after.
Oh, look how
Hey,
sweet.
buddy. Hi.
Oh no. Is he gonna bite you?
Now your finger smells like a banana.
Now my finger smells like a banana. Yeah.
So the sloth, the reason he has terrible vision is his eyes have a structure called rod monochromacy, which means that he has all rod cells, no cone cells. So his eyes are geared to
He's like,
detect
"There's no
motion,
food."
not to necessarily see exactly what's out there, just motion.
He's like, there's no food.
I thought he was.
Just wait for him to come down.
Oh, buddy.
There you go. Sweet.
Okay, I did a little video and then
Thank
a
you
bunch
so
of
much.
pictures.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So the sloth is crazy strong, but it's not just that he's strong. If you were trying to do a 2-arm hang from this branch, a minute would be a long time
Oh,
to do a
yeah.
2-arm hang. That's because our exertion or stress state is this, and our relaxed state is that. The sloth is opposite. If you watch, he'll reach out all slow. And this is exertion for a sloth. Opening his hand, that's exertion. This is relaxed. So when he's hanging on the tree, he's exerting no energy to hold on to that.
Wow.
It is so true that he's exerting no energy to hold on to that if he died, he would not necessarily fall. Sloth could hang there dead for days or weeks until something knocked him out or until something rotted off.
Wow.
And so that's relaxed for a sloth. But pound for pound, they're much, much stronger than people. Sloth can do a 1-arm pull-up by any of its 4 arms and then hang there for days. And but obviously he only weighs 15 pounds, so it's not like he's an orangutan that is literally stronger than a person.
Yeah.
Hello? Great, stay left where the pond splits the driveway, turn right on the first gravel drive, go to the red barn with the white roof. Hey Siri, call Tatum.
Very busy.
100 million hits on YouTube in the last 60 days.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, you know what? I take a video.
I've had 3 coworkers ask for a review because they want to bring their girlfriends there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're playing with a sloth right now. Can we call you later?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a call. Happy birthday.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Hey Tatum.
Thelma Donna.
Did you find this on like YouTube or TikTok too?
No, my husband, I don't know if he just Googled it or what, and because he knows I've been psycho about sloths forever. And I had told him, like, in Oregon, there's this place where you can camp with the sloths. And, like, I'm like, we travel a lot, but it's always, like, Europe or whatever. And I'm like, we need to go to South America. I need to see a sloth. And we just haven't. And so I don't know if he found this. And he got me, like, a lot of great Christmas presents. I got this, and I was like, oh. That's so funny. I thought I was going to be scared of you, but you're so sweet.
Oh, he is very sweet.
You're sweet, sweet.
No, I saw it on TikTok,
Did you really?
and Lexi's my daughter, and she lives in Kansas City, and I live in Naples. And this is like
Naples,
right,
Florida.
yeah,
Okay.
and this is right
In between.
in between. And so I said, it's my birthday, and I said, for my birthday weekend, do you want to like meet right in the middle? I found this place. And she was like, yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Play with animals and be in the middle of the woods. Yes.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you. He's like, I will, but you don't have any food. Oh my gosh. He's like, you tricked me.
I'm trying to get him to do that again.
Yep.
I don't want him to take the last piece of the banana, so I'll take a small piece.
Oh, once he's eating bananas, he'll eat the rest of this too.
He grabbed her hand thinking she had a,
That's my favorite part. Is when he come here, come closer. Oh. Oh, there. Come here. Grab my hand again.
oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. Oh.
Thank you, very sweet. Love him.
Mom, do you want to give him the last piece of the
Yeah, give him,
banana?
it's your birthday, give him the last piece of that.
You got it. See if he'll grab my hand too.
That's what you want? There it is. Yes.
So if you guys have been watching a while, this is the same room we're normally in. We just got a mural painted in here a few
Oh,
weeks
that's
ago.
great.
It's very pretty.
It's cool. I used to paint murals, so.
Oh yeah?
Oh.
I'm an artist, actually.
How,
Cool.
how old do they usually get?
So a wild sloth, nobody could honestly tell you for sure because no one has ever observed one from birth to death, but they theorize around 20 years. A sloth that's kidnapped out of the rainforest to be captive lives about 2 months, generally. And so when you go to a lot of the sloth encounters that they're using wild sloths, they just don't care about the animal. It's about the money.
That's
And you can, if you book a sloth for 10 hours of the day, you can make money so fast that you don't care that the sloth dies in 2 months and buy another one.
Wow.
Our sloth's only booked he books for 1 hour a day. The other one's booked for 2 hours a day, and that's it.
Okay.
But if you have a captive bred sloth that's cared for, like these, they'll live 50 years.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you had him?
He's 6 years old. I've had him for 4.
Okay.
And the babies, Zoe is 14 months old, and Dash is 6 months old.
Are we going to see Mom?
You're going on to the VIP portion. They're wrapping up. But you guys can watch how this guy is
You
gonna.
guys together. Sorry.
A picture?
Did you guys get a picture together?
Yeah, we got.
Okay, you got
Okay.
another?
Yeah.
All right, you guys can see the way he's gonna go up to his bed and take a nap,
Yeah.
and he's gonna move quicker than you might think. You're welcome to walk in there and see how he goes.
Oh, we can go in there? Okay.
Yeah.
Go
No,
ahead.
no, you go, 'cause I didn't know I was getting.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you go, I go fast when I'm gonna get a nap. You got a whole tree in your bedroom, dude.
It goes up there pretty high.
Look at, he's got a bed up there.
And we'll soon be having live cams, and if you guys are watching the live cams and trying to orient what you're looking at, the camera's up there in the corner pointing down.
Oh, okay, I see.
So if you see him online at some later point, the camera's looking down, not
That's
up.
very cool, it's right up there.
And he'll just come down when you're ready to feed him, or?
Oh, he hangs out with us. So he only does encounters at 10 and 10:30. And if I'm late to 10 o'clock, all those smears on the glass on the door are him on his side of the door saying,
Yeah, he
you're
knows.
late. And he'll be beating on the door like this.
Just one little toe. They so know time, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah. If it's 10:05, he's banging on the door like
It's
that.
like you're an hour late for my food.